Today I filmed a little get ready with me to go nowhere and talk about my new song. This ended up being the final look, so if you want to see how I did it and more details about my song that comes out this Wednesday, stay tuned. Hi guys! So I thought it'd be fun to talk about my song that's coming out this Wednesday and just like put on some makeup because if you know me, I love makeup. I think it's so fun. I find it really relaxing. My favorite thing about my makeup is my brush holder. I got this at a farmer's market a few years ago and it is my favorite thing. I love that this just sits on my counter and it's so pretty. I'm gonna start with the One Size Secure the Blur primer. Honestly, don't really like this. I'm just trying to use it up at this point. Where do I even begin about this song? So if you saw my last vlog where I picked up a magazine and I had my Shaky Knees songwriting session. Shaky Knees is a songwriting circle that I'm a part of here in Hamilton. I joined it in the winter of 2023. Yeah, sounds about right. The whole purpose of that songwriting circle is to write songs. My Anastasia brow gel. And Deep End was the one that I was actually the least confident in. I was just like so creatively drained. I didn't really have any material to write about. So what I did was I listened to Mambo No. 5 on repeat. I wish I was joking. I listened to Mambo No. 5 on repeat for like a week straight, and then I wrote Deep End. I didn't like write the verse and come back to it. Like I wrote the whole song in an hour, and I brought it to the group thinking that they would be like, girl, what the hell is this? Like you can do better. But they actually liked it. That brings me some peace of mind because sometimes when you're an artist, like there's the whole trope of like the tortured artist, and we just don't need that, you know? Like sometimes writing songs can just be silly and fun. My Hourglass Stick Foundation, this is my second one of these. I just put like a couple stripes on my face. So good. So I wrote that song over a year and a half ago, and I started playing it at shows just to see if it was a fluke, if people only liked it because it was Shaky Knees, and that tends to be a really supportive crowd. So I started playing it at other shows in Toronto and Hamilton, even London, and people kept asking like, when is it gonna get released? So I was like, hey, damn, I really gotta start like working on this song. I brought it to my producer, Sarah. Sarah is always game for any kind of song I wanna make. She is the best mentor, producer, and friend. Normally when we go into a session, she's like, okay, what are your references, production-wise? What do you want this to sound like, genre-wise? And I was the least helpful in that situation, and I just said, I think I gave her like 5 very different songs. None of them were helpful. This is my NARS cream bronzer. And I was just like, this isn't really a song that I am referencing track by track with something else. We kind of just like did our own thing. And my favorite part of the song, which you'll hear on Wednesday, is in the bridge. There's a song that I love by Declan McKenna called Eventually Darling. He does this vocoder thing throughout the song. I don't own a vocoder. I don't have vocoder plugins. When it comes to plugins, if I can avoid them, I do. I'm not that kind of producer. I just don't care. And that is because I have someone like Sarah on my side that has those resources. So my take on presets is like very low budget. I wanted to try and emulate it. And then somewhere along the way, while I was recording harmonies, Sarah like accidentally hit a preset and it sounded really funny at first, but then I was like, play it back. And it just worked. It just worked really well for us. So we kept it. So when you listen to the song on Wednesday, the bridge is my favorite part. And if it's not your favorite part, you have no taste. Sorry. I think it's weird to put bronzer everywhere else and then not your nose. So I just kind of like make my nose brown. So I'm obsessed with the MAC blushes. Cream to powder. I don't ever have to set these. I have the shades. Pinch of Marrakesh, which is like a sunburnt brown shade. Love. I have Heat Index. I think a lot of people are scared of this shade. I love it. And then I have Blush Please, which is honestly the most natural one of the 3. I tend to lay it on top of one of the other two. So I think I'm gonna do Pinch of Marrakesh. I wanna look bronzy. So I've been holding on to this song for a few months. I finished recording, mixing, mastering back in April of this year. It is now July. This is the longest I've held on to a song, especially considering like people have been asking for it for over a year. But I just wanted to take my time with it. I wanted to get it right. I also wanted to film a music video for it. So if you're new here, I have started my music video journey. Making music videos are not cheap and they are not easy. It takes a lot of planning, takes a lot of coordinating, and Deep End was definitely the most adventurous music video I've done so far. The video won't be coming out the same day as the song because I've made everyone wait this long. I'm gonna make you wait a little bit more for the music video. I'm like the most proud of this song out of everything I've released in 2025. I'm so freaking proud of this song. If I never made another song again, I'd be happy. My Haus Labs concealer. Guys, I was on the hunt for a concealer that does not crease for so long, and unfortunately this $40 concealer is the one for me. This is like my fourth one. Sometimes making the visual part of my music is the most fun. I think recording the songs can get kind of tedious and I can get in my head a lot, but once it's done, I can fully envision where I want the visuals to go. All of my cover art for every song has been my decision. It has been my choice. I create a mood board and I send it off to my photographer, Steph, and we work from there. Sometimes I am very ambitious in my goals for my visuals, but I think ambition is good. Excited for this one to come out, I really am. And if you're wondering why I'm doing a Wednesday release, I feel like people understand that Friday is like the standard day for new music releases, but that is arbitrary. The days that songs come out are arbitrary. The only reason people started releasing songs on Friday is because Beyonce did that like however many years ago. It used to be, the standard used to be on a Tuesday. Do you guys even remember that? New music used to come out on Tuesdays. Now everyone's just trying to pick a day where their song will get highlighted the most. Fridays tend to be overpowering. I picked this day and then like 3 other musician friends of mine announced that their song's coming out on the same day. So I was like, well, doesn't really matter, does it? Like, we're all just picking random days. Now I'm gonna take, you know what's underrated? NYX eyeshadow brushes, or NYX brushes in general. This is a NYX brush. 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 NYX. Why do you guys not market these more? They're so good. This is my Maybelline bronzer. I just like to throw some bronzer in the crease on a day like today. I'm not doing anything crazy. And I got thick eyebrows, so I like to frame them with the shadow. If you knew me in high school, I'm sorry for the Sharpie eyebrows that I had. Like, girl, these were my eyebrows in high school, and then I would go over them with pencil like there was no tomorrow. This is a MAC eyeliner in Teddy. Okay, I can't talk and do this. I don't really know how anyone does a baby wing. My eyes are 2 different shapes. This one always comes out way better than this one. I don't understand. I just don't think I have the face shape for winged eyeliner, but I don't know how to do eyeliner without winging it. So now I'm putting my hair up in a ponytail so it looks more snatched. Pro tip, if you want your eyeliner to look snatched, just put your hair up. Even the mascara on this eye versus this eye, it's so much easier and I don't know why. I love making them like really long and dramatic on the end. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm working on my debut album, so Deep End is definitely going on it. So is Weather App, and I said my thanks to Jesus. If you're wondering if Keeper of Keys and How Do You Want Me are on there, they're not. They were gonna be, and then I changed my mind about a lot of things and where I wanted to go, and the more I kept making music, the more I realized those songs don't really fit. They don't really fit the vibe anymore. And I know I just said I don't really use powder, but I do have the MAC Studio Fix old formulation, and I've been using it in the summer. I get really sweaty right here, so I like to set that. I don't really go higher though. I don't really want to put it under my eye. I think the moment you put powder under your eye, you're begging for it to crease. And then I see all these people like with the baking, putting powder under their eyes, and they're like, it won't crease. I'm like, you just set the creases. I've never seen a girl put so much powder under her eye and it not crease. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't have that issue. And I'm not saying my eyes don't crease. Like, of course, I'm going to get creasing here. I'm going to get creasing here. That's normal. But I think powder accentuates it more. And then I recently bought this highlighter from Dior. I know. I'm being bougie right now. I'm sorry. Like, are you kidding me? It's subtle. It's not like super blinding, which I used to be super into, but now I'm not. It's just like the perfect amount of glow. Lately, I've been lining my lips. This is the Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. Clearly, she's been used. Oh, I ate that. I used to never do my lips, ever. The only time I would ever really do my lips was when I was in orchestra and we had to all wear black. You weren't allowed to wear anything but concert black. But I love color so much that I was like, well, I'm gonna wear bright red lipstick just to piss everyone off. And then one time I got reprimanded and they were like, you can't be wearing that lipstick, it's too distracting. I go, there are 70 people in this orchestra. If my red lipstick is drawing the attention away, maybe the orchestra should play better. I don't know. MAC Modesty. It's just like a nice little nude color. I kind of went all over the place. Whenever I start talking about makeup, I get excited and I get distracted. I just wanted to come on here and say, like, my song comes out on July 16th. If you haven't pre-saved it yet, go do that now so that you don't forget that this song is coming out and it automatically saves into your music library. It is the song of the summer. It is inspired by Lou Bega's Mambo No. 5. If anything, actually, let's try to get Lou Bega to hear it. Because that would bring me so much joy and happiness. Lou Bega, if you're watching this, can we do a collab called Mambo No. 6? Before I go, let me show you Georgie. He has his own little bed in here. You can see him through here. But that's how he sleeps. Hey, George, I see your eyes are open. Why are you playing dead? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. You're literally a lamb. Here, you want Star? He is tired.